This video is based on the current version of the software. As the software is updated, some procedures described may differ. Please email bdstraining@portland.gov with suggestions and/or feedback on this training. Hi again, I'm PDocs Patty, and welcome back to Project Docs Applicant Training. This is the final learning module. Here in Module 5, we will be covering how to address comments and resubmittal of information after a review cycle. Let's jump in. After logging into Project Docs, the Applicant Resubmit task will display. You will need to accept that task by clicking Accept or by clicking directly on the task's name. The Applicant Resubmit e-form will pop up. This will guide you through your Applicant Resubmit task. Before we dive deeper, I want to let you know you won't have to address comments and upload corrected files all at one time. You can close the e-form at any time by clicking Save for Later and reopen the task later to continue. In this e-form, the steps will lead you to the Review Comments list. Let's launch the Review Comments list by clicking Review Comments. This is where correction requests are located. You'll find reviewer comments, markups, and questions, as well as responses you have made in different review cycles. Another way to access the Review Comments list is through the Reviews tab in your project. From your Project Docs home screen, select the Projects tab. Click the name of your project and click the Reviews tab. You will be able to see the review comments at any time during the review process, but you can only respond when the task is in your hands. Back in the e-form, I will launch the Review Comments list by clicking Review Comments. Comments are sorted by review cycle first, then by date and time added, with the newest comments showing at the top of the list. Let's first look at the reference number column. This column tells you what type of comments was left by a reviewer, as well as the status of a comment. Types of comments can be markups, also known as Changemarks, which provide information on specific items or points on plan drawings. You may also see library comments and comments, which may include checklist items used to communicate general changes or updates about your project as a whole. The last type of comments is an inquiry, which asks clarifying questions. Statuses can be unresolved, resolved, info only, or question. These statuses will change as your review progresses. You can only reply to comments that are unresolved or questions. To the right of the status, you will see the comments as well as data about the review group, reviewer, date and timestamp, the cycle number, and any direct responses to that comment made by you or another reviewer. You can reply to comments directly in the yellow column on the far right that says, "Please enter your responses here." You don't have to worry about pressing the Save button. Comments automatically save after you enter them. A lot of review comments might appear on this grid at once, so let's filter them out. At the top of the page, there are many options to filter your comments. We recommend filtering by newest first, but for this example, we will filter by unresolved status. You will see all unresolved comments and can address them right away. I will respond to this library comment first. In the yellow column, I will type my response and hit Enter on the keyboard. I will then respond to this markup. With markups, there is a thumbnail of the drawing that contains the markup. Let's click the thumbnail to get a better view of the drawing and to see where the markup was placed. I will then X out of the image and respond in the yellow column and press Enter when I'm done. Make sure to read all the comment details in the comment text column and write a response to each one of the comments in the applicant response column. There will be times when you want to add a comment of your own, and from the Review Comments list, you can add comments or ask a question. Let's click this button. I will type my question into the text box and then click Add. As you can see, my question has been entered into the grid and the status is question. The reviewers of this project will be notified of my added question when they receive their new review task. Once all plans have been updated and all comments captured, the updated file should be uploaded into Project Docs. Back on the e-form, follow the instructions for Step 2. Before uploading, please remember to use the file naming standards you learned about in the earlier training video to ensure version control. In case you forget to name your files correctly, the eForm has built-in version control. You can select yes if your files are named correctly and ready for upload, or no if you need assistance with version control. Please click Learn How in the eForm for detailed instructions on how to use the version control function. In this example, I will upload a new version of a previously uploaded file. I will click Yes and then click Upload Drawings. File names are color-coded depending on the upload status, so be sure to reference this key at the bottom of the upload window. I will first browse for upload files on the computer, and then click Start Upload. My file is blue, meaning it's a version upload. Updated files should display a new version number under its corresponding folder. In this example, it's V2. Before submitting back to the city, check these folders to verify the files you uploaded are versioned. To select new files that are not already in the folder, click the New Files tab. Click Upload Drawings or Upload Documents and follow the same steps as previously shown. Outside of the eForm, there is one other way to upload new files to your project. Click the Project's File tab, the corresponding folder, and then Upload Files. You will follow the same prompts to upload files as you would through the eForm. After completing uploads through the File tab, you will need to return to the eForm to submit the task back to the city. You are almost done. Applicants with more than 30 drawings need to complete the Applicant Resubmit checklist form for every resubmittal. The Applicant Resubmit checklist can be found on our applicant website. An incomplete form could delay review of your submittal. You must answer yes or no to each yes or no question, and upload to the Documents folder in Project Docs. Once all files are uploaded and you're ready to send them to the city for another review, read the confirmation prompts in Step 3. Once verified, click the checkboxes to the left of the statement. Then click Complete. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching the entire Project Docs applicant training series. It was a delight to introduce you to Project Docs. For a copy of the user guide, quick steps, and updates regarding Project Docs, visit the ePlans website. As always, the ePlans team is here for you every step of the process. If you have any questions, please send us an email. Links to our website and email address can be found in our description below. Thanks again.